I'm just going to turn. I'm just going. Oh yeah, I believe I know why the camera is like this. It is because I need to more or less take a shower later. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I don't know what that is. Um, yeah, the stream is about to start. I can. Oh, speaking of, I need to have this controller, and I want to have this. No, I don't want to. I need to have this. There. I'm just going to actually publish a video. Uh, oh crap, this isn't a bit in the way. We can do this while we wait. Whoops. So I recorded a game that is still in, and that they have a demo in. That's called The Beast Inside. I think it's The Beast Inside. Wait a second, I'm just going to check for safety reasons here. And The Beast Inside. And I'm actually need to publish this. Okay, so I'm just going to. I'll be all with you here. There we go. And just for fun, let's do Facebook as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. All right. That's nice to know. So while we're at it, I am just going to publish this video while I'm at it. The beast. Yeah. Wait. Did I check? Was the beast inside? Yeah, the beast inside. It is still a demo, but it is a very good one actually. It is short. First chapter is more or less an introduction, while the second chapter is basically the horror stuff, which is great. So sorry, I'm while I'm writing, I am actually quiet. Sorry for that. Now, just for the game to be So I'm just checking if anyone is with me. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just trying to publish a video here for. Well, you know what? Shall we do that after? You know what? I think I'm gonna do that after. Yeah, let's do that after. Just so you don't wait too long here. But is the no, that is not on. We can take that on. Now we don't need that on, by the way, not right now. So yeah, we're going to play Zero Escape. So I can actually do this, and I can do this. Oh, right, I forgot. I was recording before, so I need to have that on and that on. Yay! And there you have Road to Affiliate. And it says 0 once more. Okay, while I'm at it, but mostly because there are no here right now. If you wonder what I'm doing, I am just continuing actually with this thing I was supposed to wait with, but no one is here, so let's just continue waiting up some people if anyone is want to join here. And which is also one of my channels I have here. Copy that. Good. I need to have a bit of a striptease with my jacket here because it is extremely warm. And oh no, that's wrong. There. There we go. I did not. No, I don't think I did one of those. The beast inside. Let's publish this while we're at publish. What was that for something? Publish. Okay. Whoa. So yeah, we're in it again, and this is a bit high. What is with it? Oh, why is it stuck? Oh, it needs to be low. Low.
What the?
Sorry, I'm just bollocksing around a bit with everything here.
Ow!
There, flow. Okay, I was stupid before. I was looking for... Okay, wait a second. There. Oh, that went through my ears. Oh, hi, by the way. If you want to see something scary, a scary game, do look at my YouTube channel after this, because I published the second episode of The Beast Within. But on other note, I was stupid last time because I was... Whoa, I've already unlocked. Okay. Okay, now they are at least unlocked, so I don't really need to do some shit, I just need to continue with this, so... Here we go then, okay. This mic is in the way, by the way. Okay, let's see, box of matches. Shall I do the mouse? You know what, let's do the mouse, just to make it a bit easier here. I can sit like this then. Back.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feel?
Yes, I'm fine.
This is the same
Let me
as
see your
before.
forehead.
Oh,
Guess it really has gone.
are you worried about me?
Yeah, this is the same.
Yeah.
By the
I'm
way,
gonna say the same thing
Jumpy,
because he is.
how did you end up here?
What do you mean?
There was a man with a gas mask when you inhaled some white smoke and passed out.
The same as you? Or else it would be kinda weird for you to actually talk about that.
When you woke up, you were on D-Day.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
What do you mean by that?
Were you
No.
Well, if you think about it,
Yeah,
this
this is
awfully
the same.
suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
It probably has something to do with the corporation we saw in the last stream, because he is here. Snake was one of the testers there, or test subjects. His sister was with him. I believe that Santa's sister was one of the test subjects as well. And so were Lotus's. Everything has to do with the corporation. So we two have something to do there. Okay, let me just go through this. So I cannot show you people, but the big guy, 7, he looked up into this as a cop 9 years ago, which connects him to this. Lotus has 2 children, was kidnapped as well, and that seemed to be connected to that as well. Santa's sister died 9 years ago, but they never explained how. And one of 3 people, one out of all of those kidnapped children died, and that was also 9 years ago, which means Santa. But it seems that Snake was actually one of the kids kidnapped at that time, which means he was connected, and his sister is here as well. So us 2, I think I've gotten everything. 9, I don't know. He died in the beginning, so he's out of this. Else, what do we have more? I think it's only us 2 left, because Ace is the corporation leader. Us 2, I don't know really. It might be that one of us is actually the one connected, while the other one is connected to the other person, like Clover and Snake.
Hey, I could ask you the same. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well,
But this
You
is the
mean-
same as before.
Do
Oh,
you
right.
want to know? Don't worry. Only 18
yeah.
times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Anyway,
just gorgeous.
Just like you, when I woke up.
Well,
Adorable and everything. But I've been
Look
through
for
this
what- do you
for
remember
long.
7?
yeah.
Well, I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any?
No.
Oh,
Well,
or the janitor.
no.
Yeah.
No, it has to do with the corporation. The pharmaceutical corporation that did this test of the field theory they had. They will say the same name later, but if I need to check, I'm gonna do. Can you do this? Oh, I can actually do this. I can do these as those. But if I actually get to learn something new in these, that means, or have I already learned something in these? Because these are unlocked. You know what? I think I've learned everything here. That's why they're unlocked, because we've gone up, down, down, down. So I'm gonna actually jump here. Operating room, and see what is new here. Okay, good. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, hoo-hoo. That sound. Okay, I'm probably going to just turn down my volume a bit. Okay, so now we're operating room instead, because this is probably new. Because if we check the flow, it is not unlocked. But these are still unlocked, like that was. I believe I've already seen what is hidden here, because these are unlocked. Because these are still locked, which means that I have something here that I've not seen. Okay. Taking off this thing. Thank you. It's all pretty rusty. Yeah, I clicked back actually. An orgasm is a lung. Didn't I do? Whoops, my bad. It's pretty weird using a mouse to this now. Hey, Junpei, there's a slit in this thing's chest. I can see that, there's something in there. Let's get it out. This stuck. Well, you can use force on this one, and we need something small that can fit through the hole. Doesn't this fit? Ah, okay. I probably have forgotten a bit about this. Can I check underneath there? No, I can't. Okay, apparently we have these. Does these work then? Just want to check here. Yep, we got a fake organ. We got a fake chest. And was this Lucy? Panel, this is a scale. Okay. An operating table. Do you think operating looks like this? I have no idea. It's very old, probably never used actually. The way these are is for actually lowering and highing the bed, but still I am uncertain they've never ever been used. Speaking of, is there something in here? It's a heater. It is. There's nothing inside. There's a heater to actually boil the stuff. The boiling thing over here. Nothing in the lid and drawers. Okay, so we know that. Preparation room. It is locked. Okay. Key for that one. Oh, right. Wait a second. There we have. Blue liquid. And that. A pen. I know I probably already have done this, but I cannot really remember off my world what the heck. Iron, salt 2, water 3, so shit pen. Well, now I have a new drawer here, so I can actually just look for a nice pen to use. Except that every normal pen is actually somewhere else. Like, I have sketching pens, but not any normal, so I'm gonna use a Pro Marker. A Windsor Oak and Newton. Nice. Can I even see? Yep, I can see. So, iron, salt, and there. Yes. 1, 2, 3. It has something to do how much there is, like, something in there. So I'm gonna put that over here, just so I can see it while we do this. Carbon diox. Yeah. Okay. Ethanol. What do you think it is for? I think it's something to do with this box, probably. Ship. Well, if there are, I think we can put salt on them. The label says salt is NaCl. Or I. It probably is an I. Oop. I've never really been good at this stuff. That's why I'm not a doctor. I don't think he's a slug. He's too big to be a slug. Say something? Nope. There's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf. How do you know it's iron? The label says Fe. It was the atom number, right? I believe. Sounds right. Something stinks. Coming from this bottle, it says NH3. Ammonia, NH3. NH3. H2O, because I know what water is. I'm not that stupid. Oh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What's talking about? Talking about this bottle. It says, oh right, that's ethanol, I believe. Ethanol. So it's C2H5OH. So it's the big numbers. So 1, 2, because if that is 3, that is 1, 2, 3, so that becomes 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 9. I'm just guessing here because then that must be 4. No, that's right. It's pretty much what booze is made of, so you're gonna drink it. If it would, it'd probably go blind. I remember learning that. Carbon is carbon, H is O is oxygen. So basically, ethanol is made of 2 carbon atoms, 6 hydrogen. Oh, it's 8 because it's 2 and 1 oxygen. So then we have next jump radar, dehydrogen monoxide on the shelf. I know what water is. This is looks like a can of spray nozzle. CO2. CO2. So it becomes 3, I believe, but that might not be right. Carbon, C is for carbon, O is for oxygen. So carbon dioxide is made out of 1 carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms. Three numbers. I'm a bit uncertain still. I remember that being a bit of a pain in the ass, but okay. Let's go to the other place just to see if we can learn something. I should have kept the notes of this. Go! And we have... what is this? That's a killer. Yeah, I know. Get out of that. But I'm tired! Okay, so red, blue, orange. Okay, so items. Blue liquid. Use it here. So I use like both my hand and the controller, the mouse and controller. There, now everything is unlocked. A right leg, a left leg, a torso or stomach. No, the torso is the other one. My bad. Can't get out of there. Okay. Now we just need a heart. I believe I know where it is. Well, look at the first line, maybe it represents a number. Yeah. Is it locked? I have forgotten. Where do you actually get the file? That's this, but that does not help us right now. Hmm. I'm gonna test here. Nope. Where did you get the... Okay. I don't think I missed anything in here. H2 must be... no. There's a bottle of the shelf, water molecules of 2 and 1, which is 3. It's made of 2 C6Hs. Natrium acetic chloride, so that is 2. So everything with a small is nothing, so that is that, and H. Ammonia was that. NH3 becomes 4, so it's on the word ammonia is made of 1 nitrogen and 3 carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. 2, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, might be wrong then. Okay, so this becomes CO2 is C is 1 and 2O becomes 3, and H3 becomes 4. And then C2 becomes 2, H is 5, plus another there is 6, so 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Okay, it wasn't that hard. It was just me being a bit blown in the head here. I more or less farted right now.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
Yep, that's the best. Let's go! 12 on the left. Junpei was about to follow her when he realized the 7 was following suit.
Hey, 7, what's up?
Oh, well,
Oh shit. Try to get some more sound from me here.
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here,
And it is.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Ethylene diamine not the best pen to write with. Alcohol pen.
yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why don't
Yeah,
they
and
have
then
something
he
like that
explains that it was
Well,
something with the
probably to clean stuff
water.
up.
here? Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still,
Fuck if I know.
looks like it's cleaned my brain
Oh.
up.
You have to look to the
What, you
bottom.
remember something?
Yeah.
What do you remember? Tell me! 7 nodded slowly and
Well,
spoke.
I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. there was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals.
Okay, just because no one is really here, I'm going to search this up. Ethylene. Tartarate crystals.
They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up,
Okay.
something strange started happening with the crystal. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there.
That's actually pretty neat. There is actually something called that. Is there some sort of picture of it? Whoa, it's literally just purple. And some molecules and some other shit and a load of just text.
After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory.
Yeah, it was like the rat in the last stream, I believe he was talking about. That rats in other countries also learned more faster just because it was like they were talking to each other. They
They've been making
understood
crystals
it.
the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment.
So everything has with the same thing of doing this field stuff. I have no recollection of the name. I sometimes can remember it, sometimes I can't. But it's more or less like Lotus said in the last stream that our brains are just this wireless screen while something is the computer. So even if like the person like Snake here was blind, then it wasn't them who were, they were them who had a bad connection to the computers. It was not like there was something with the eyes. It was like, yeah, you know, it's weird shit. And it's more or less the same thing here. Like they are connected, like they are just wireless screens, while the computer learns that this is something that's happening.
Now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal.
I don't know about this part, but I know the crystal is actually a thing.
Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate.
But just
After it
them.
happened at the first factory, it was like... Man, how do you...
Like the molecules were communicating with one another.
Yeah.
Transmitting information in a way humans couldn't This phenomenon spread throughout the world, right?
Simply look up at Seven with a half a smirk. Seven stared at him, dumbfounded.
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
In the freezer. Yeah,
Freezer?
that was about nitroglycerin or something.
Yeah, June told me.
Junpei and some story heard in the freezer in the kitchen how one day glycerin began to crystallize. There. No, that's more or less actually from this game, if that is a true story. I'm gonna check that later. Not now. Now is stream time. And speaking of, it's actually someone... People are actually having a... They do like the tweet about me streaming, but not so much of me actually... Hold on, is this... Oh, this is done. Sorry, I was just doing some. Oh, Alex, I need this and now this. Okay, there. Sorry, just checking some stuff. And the story of ice that wouldn't melt in a room temperature, which is the thing about Ice 9, and that's why there were this captain log with hieroglyphs in and a sarcophagus. You will know more about that in the next game, and I will continue with the series until the third game is over. There are 3 games, only 3 games. But I do love these games.
Ice that
They're
doesn't
so
melt at room temperature.
weird, and also you learn stuff in this. Not real stuff like math and so, but theories. But I do love that kind of
That
stuff.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Well, wow, it sounds good. Is I start into space? This is something new then. As they were trying to desperately to focus on something far away.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice.
Suddenly Simon's eyes shot open.
That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
The mummy. The frozen mummy, which is supposedly made out of Ice 9.
Alice!
Yeah, Alice. All ice. This.
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Yes, Alice. All ice.
Huh?
I don't know if that actually is a thing. I started actually playing the second game first. But I don't know if that is a real thing in... not here, but in this game. If that is actually a real thing. That she's actually made out of just ice or something. Deep breath.
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Okay.
Yeah. More than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history.
I more or less want to do something. If I don't just go directly to from Twitch and I then go to an editor show, I want to do something
What
here.
about it?
Did you hear about the
I
boat
need
that
to
was sent
remember
collect
that,
the
though.
dead bodies?
You hear about the boat that was...
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right?
Ice 9. Okay. I don't know if something is here is real. I just put them up there so I can search for them later.
It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies.
Let me guess. A mummy that actually never turned. What is it turned? I don't know. Melted.
There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank.
Just checking. Just checking. Okay.
One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Or a sarcophagus. Well, it's a coffin. Perhaps a coffin. I say sarcophagus just because of the mummy stuff and all
Yeah,
things.
a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood. No nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight.
That's
The crew got pretty curious
nice
about what might be
working though.
inside it and opened it up. I had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made.
Nice effect.
Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich
Okay.
brown, with no blemishes or signs of decomposition.
I will show you something in a future stream, but you
Say
probably
she
will
looked
understand
gorgeous.
what I mean.
Goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually,
differ.
the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw.
Ah, thaw. Det var thaw. Okay.
They say that the stink was horrible.
Can
There
guess.
was one body that didn't thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin.
Alice. Also named Alice. Or All Eyes.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice.
All
Alice.
Eyes. Yeah, Alice. As I said, All Eyes, Alice.
Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly.
Oh, okay. That
After a
gives
while,
something here.
no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship,
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
because I know
And just what is it you know?
what happened to Alice after she was stolen.
What happened?
Alright, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Seven nodded slowly and took looking of a man recalling something long buried.
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain.
The owner of this
Heard that
ship.
name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
Ah, there we go.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And
Okay.
he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However,
What?
well, he did have one close friend who asked him,
And I was.
"Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
Forest of Knowledge, that is easily the library. Beneath the navel of the Gigantic, which is the middle part of all people.
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It is not so bad of a guess. Seriously. It is a library. The problem is I was so stupid that I needed to find out what the shit was about with the white keys. Even though I still had the white keys already. But there is a library. That's more or less everything I remember. Sent through his hand.
So
up in
that's
the
it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
I want to know actually about that because I cannot say so much. It's just that I don't spoil the first game. It's like I spoil second and stuff like that. I want to just be quiet. Trent was trying to figure out what on earth he was going to say next. Clover's shrill voice pierced through the room.
Hey, what are you two doing over there?
We're having a-
Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
Yeah, so anyway, that's
She
the
might be a
story.
bit pushy, but I like her more now than when
might be
she's
useful
murderous.
Don't forget.
It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice.
Was left behind to ponder what he just heard. He tried to remember what June told him earlier.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert,
Yeah.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No,
No.
that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
I got a flashback from the second game about something here. I'm not gonna say anything because I might be wrong and I might spoil, so no. Oh, put together Lucy! Do I still have the picture of this, or did I delete it already? Because if I have the picture, that's good. No, no, missed. A load of missed. Oh, I actually have it here. Oh, nice. Yes, I do love to play Myst. I was in a Kickstarter of something with Myst. I don't know really what it was. I remade of many of them. But oh, I played first, second, third. I'm uncertain if I am on the 5th or 4th. Because I played them in order. My favorite is more or less is the 3rd, more Exile it's called, just because the way you control. I don't know why, but that is so nice. The 1st and 2nd is, well, they're so old, so it's kind of nice to play, but still. They're gold classics. Hello. Yeah, this. I know this. Ah, sorry. Click too fast. Yeah, the wait, please, can you? I forgot which one you click of these. Operating instructions, yes, with the bodies. What I understand, you need to switch more or less everything. Except the armor or something, so like... There we go. Oh, so... Hey, Jumper, I just heard something. It came from John's operating table. Let's go out to John. What's his name? It was Lucy, not Alice. Lucy! Oh. And here we go. The lid on the scale. We have a key! Speaking of. Speaking. Oh, shit. Sorry, it is my bad. I forgot how to use flow. So it's in the exit. When we exit, something will be told to us that we don't, that is new. So everything in the beginning with the white one is something we always will learn, most because we go that way.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's
What's up?
Clover?
Huh?
Jumpy, turn around. Clover was nowhere to be seen.
God damn it. Where the hell... okay, just hold on a minute.
Sure thing.
Jumpy left 7 at the door and headed back to the operating room. Standing next to the operating table. She was staring at the
Hey,
mannequin.
Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here.
Come on, talk to me! If she hadn't been standing up and breathing, Jumpy might have thought she was dead.
What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John?
It wasn't the best joke, but it was something, an attempt to lighten the mood. Clover didn't laugh. She stood stock still and said nothing.
Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
Perhaps it was something he said, or perhaps it was something else. Suddenly her mouth opened and she whispered in a dry, dead voice.
My brother might be dead.
We already learned that. Nope. Then who the shit was this? So what I understand, there are us 9 people, plus the Captain Zero and the fake snake that we learned the last stream. This everything I say more or less is not a spoiler. It is in past streams or videos. If you want to check these that might have disappeared from Twitch, go to my YouTube channel. There's a link down below. Also check out the donation page if you want to. Just saying, just giving a sort of commercial here, that's all.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
Wow, she's actually surviving a lot in this game, to be honest, so I'm certain about that.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? Give her a small shake, but still didn't respond. The silence grew heavier. What do you want to do? Ah, give the 4-leaf clover.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know why, but suddenly Jumpy remembers something he'd been given
It's in
earlier.
your pocket somewhere.
He reached into his pocket and dug it up.
A 4-leaf clover.
Someone given it to him in the second class room. He held it out to Clover.
Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm.
He pressed the 4-leaf clover into her
Listen
hand.
to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's something nice. All of you out there, remember this. Remember this sentence.
Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure
Yep,
of it.
he is.
You've just gotta believe in that.
Clover stared at the 4-leaf clover in her hand. Speaking of, I just want to check, just because. Well, she gets murderous around here, so that's probably because you go here, and then is that junk? Junk? I don't think it sounded junk when she used that on her. Or was it our neck? I thought it was just hand first, but
Thank you.
yeah, she's actually happy about me. That's not often in this game, it feels like. She wiped away the tears with the baggy arms of her jacket, but more quickly took their place. No matter how she tried, she couldn't stop crying. Her tears made small wet circles on the floor.
Thank you.
She said it again. Then she looked up at Junpei and seemed to choke down the last of her grief. She did her best to smile. Junpei wiped an errant tear from her cheek with his thumb and gave her the best smile he could manage.
Come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Remember that you have June. But still, she didn't move.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
For me, experiment is testing something out, but it might be a bad something. For a moment, his mind froze. Then came back to his sense, and I realized the word meant something to him, aside from the dictionary definition.
What?
Oh, I guess it was just a coincidence then.
A coincidence
I
of
mean,
what?
that you knew about the 4-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this?
Is it too? Yeah, it is. I need to have it here. I'm just gonna check something here if I can. Oh, this is much better. Yes. Oh,
What is this experiment you were talking about?
this is another experiment I need to write down. I'm gonna have it here just so I can write it down. I'm gonna have it over here, just so I don't need to move around that much. So, boop. Okay, what experiment? The 4-leaf clover was still in her hand. She stared at it a long moment and then finally spoke.
Promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross
Sure.
my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Technically, we are the only people you can't trust. Not really. Actually, the only person you can't trust is Ace, and that's it. Everyone here is actually kind of nice. I've never seen anyone here murder except her. Only her. No one else.
Of course you can.
And Ace, but Ace is obvious right now. She slipped a 4-leaf clover in her pocket. Her eyes still red from crying, she looked at the
Okay
Junpei.
then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
You were here too!
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah,
Ooh! He was entirely lost. He had 1,000 questions, but probably best, she thought. Okay, I need to... It's something with my back right now, I don't really know why. Oh, there we go. Probably better.
it was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Genomorphic field or something. It was something like that.
Fields that you can't see?
You heard something like this before. Clover
Like-
nodded.
Think about this.
Point of operating table. On top of it was something mismatched medical mannequin. Was those parts been swapped with another mannequin?
This is John, right?
Yeah. Or sort of. John has been made he has changed his form, if we
But-
say so.
Is he really John?
Huh?
Is that why there are these puzzles to just remember something? She was finally completely
Isn't
lost
this
it.
like Locke's socks?
Okay. Okay,
Or
so
the ship of Theseus?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Never heard either of those things. It's apparently the same thing. I just get this up and you get to a Wikipedia of Ship of Theseus. I never searched its
Don't
thesis.
know. You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No,
No?
but I do love mysteries, so go ahead.
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks.
Yeah.
One of them gets a hole in it.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Change. Put
Well,
patch it
I
up.
guess I'd patch it up, get some cloth, and close up.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
Jeez, what?
Another patch?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches until eventually the original cloth of the sock is totally gone.
So it's not the same sock anymore. I see. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough.
I would say no, because there's nothing left of it.
So, that's the lock socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you
Yeah.
keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really
Yeah.
say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus?
Oh, that is true. That is like one. I don't know where it got from. A theory of teleportation, but instead of teleportation, it's like a 3D printer that prints out a person, but in another place. Then the question is, which of them are real? Oh,
The one you
God.
repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts?
Yeah, that is the question. Oh, goodness sake. It was an interesting question. Yeah, it is actually an interesting question. I love this kind of stuff. This is a
Hey,
true thing,
do
though.
you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
That is true. That explains why we needed to change everything except the heart. Mannequin full of body parts with different body. Clover had been right. It was just like Locke, Socks, and Ship of Theseus. The part of the body that holds a person's identity is the head. Of course, for many hundreds of years, convention of wisdom had held that man's identity resided in his heart, or any number of internal organs. And here they
John's
had
head
both.
and heart are both his. But apart from those, and a single arm, the rest of his body...
Was the mannequin really John?
We're just like these mannequins.
She looked at John.
Think
John
about
Pickett.
it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or
Okay.
maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Okay. Wow. I do wonder what sort of relationship with a fish I have. Perhaps a cousin to a catfish. Silence was broken by 7.
Hey, what the hell is taking you
So it
two
was
so
not
long?
just this morphogenic. Morphogenic field. Yep. Oh, we're talking theories here, 7. Do not disturb us right now. Someone had apparently in the doorway. He was
How
not
long are
happy.
you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around.
Junpei and look at each other. Clover looked at Junpei as if to say there was more she wanted to tell him. She shook her head. Whatever she wanted to tell him, she did not want to tell him in front of 7. 7 seemed to catch on.
What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, we were just
Just...
playing with the mannequins.
In one way, yes.
Let's go, Jim.
Moving a little bit too fast to be entirely innocent, Clover headed towards the exit. 7 stared after her, then turned to Junpei with an amused expression. Oh god.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
Oh. These dirty jokes in this game. Sorry, my
You're a
brain
dick.
farted there. You're a dick. I don't know why. It's something I love reactions to people. Like just how they answer to stuff. Like just that quiet, you're a dick. Does. I stood in front of the door, Jumpy took it in
All right,
Jupiter.
I'm gonna open it now.
You don't...
So this is the same, we're going to unlock it, and then we're going to jump! Because we can jump in time!
All right?
Hey, man,
Yeah, it's good.
can't you sound more happy?
Not really.
Let's go!
My brother, I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
There. Now, let's travel to time! There we have it. And we're going down here to the charge room. Find another exit. Yeah, right, we are here with Clover as well. Okay. Right. Then I know that. You cannot even see my hand. It's so far down. Here it is. Yay. Okay. Well, now we forget that. Okay. A pocket watch. Thank you. I was gonna expect startled Junpei from examination of the pocket watch.
Oh, pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
Oh no, you bastard. We've already seen you burn, and you will burn once more.
Hey, man. What are you doing over in this room?
He looked like a detective or something, but now I know who he is. Oh, you
I just thought I'd come
can
check up on the two
just
of you. Is there a problem?
jump away from this ship, down in the water again. Oh, that's a problem.
That's a lie. I wanted to get rid of Ace. I sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning. I wanted to talk to Clover or something. And I don't want anyone to I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone. I'm a little desperate to...
Oh, wait, so do I need to okay, wait, Flo, I'm gonna try this once more.